What's up, guys? Red Wolf here. Welcome back to the NC State Dynasty on College Football 25. I'm excited for Game 3 as the Wolfpack hit the road for our first true road test of the year. We're heading to Texas to take on TCU. The Horned Frogs are going to pose CJ Bailey's first true road test of his young career. CJ played well in his first ever start in a neutral site game against the East Carolina Pirates. Came back to Carter Finley a week ago, knocked off the Florida Gators, and is looking to continue his hot start to his first year as a starter. Wolfpack come in at 2-0, number 2 in the nation. TCU is 2-1. The kick is up and away. Jalen Coit calls for the fair catch. Justin Jolie has been as advertised, just like he was last year. We need to continue to get him involved as we see the first pass go to Justin Jolie for a gain of 5. Kendrick Raphael has been our best back this season. Him and Hollywood Smothers have been splitting carries pretty efficiently. However, Raphael has been the much better runner. As we see on 1st and 10, CJ Bailey on the screen pass floats it out to Justin Jolie, gets hit as he throws it, but completes it along the sideline. That's 2 quick catches for Justin Jolie early in this ball game. Kendrick Raphael on the screen now. Makes a few moves. Picks up 9 yards. Blitz off the right side. Bailey floats to his left. Finds Justin Jolie again. That's 3 catches on this first drive. It's definitely going to be a heavy emphasis of Justin Jolie today. Bailey makes the right decision. Throws that pass away. And then on 2nd down, Raphael gets the carry. He has room on the edge, but gets taken down after a gain of 6. Smothers is in the game, looking for his reception, and this time looking for KC Concepcion. Dakari Collins is cutting across the formation. The ball hits him in the helmet. I think CJ Bailey was trying to get that ball to KC Concepcion to pick up that first down. Anyway, it's 3-0 Pack. We get the field goal, and the defense hits the field. First play for the Horned Frogs is a jet touch pass right there to number 13, Major Everhart. Garrett Nussmeier is the Horned Frog quarterback. He threw for 39 touchdowns last year at LSU, but decided to transfer anyway. He ends up in Texas and is having a pretty good start to his career at TCU. Loss of 5 on that play. We're down to 6 minutes left in the half. The Wolfpack defense has played fairly well this season. They allowed 14 points to Florida outside of the last drive where Florida put it in the end zone. And on that drive, Elijah Groves got a sack on 4th down inside the 5-yard line, but there was a flag on the defensive back for illegal contact, which allowed Florida to score that last touchdown. There's a flag on this play, and it looks like it's going to be on the offensive line. Holding is going to back the Horned Frogs up 10 yards. We'll see where the foul occurred. First down and 19 as they give the ball to number 15, Nate Palmer, the true freshman. Now in the game is backup running back Trent Battle, number 17. He gets the pass out wide, but gets taken down quickly there by Marvin Martin. 3rd down and 16 now. Looks like the Pack might be bringing a blitz, but they back out of it and run zone. Brandon Cleveland on the stop, and that's going to force a punt here in the first quarter. A good first drive from the offense and from the defense, playing complementary football as this punt goes out of bounds at the 25. CJ Bailey makes the decision to keep that football. He picks up 6. He's learning how to slide, especially after that week 1 disaster where he fumbled the football and the Pirates recovered. Dakari Collins uses his hands that time instead of his head, picks up the first down as the next carry goes to Hollywood Smothers with Raphael now in the game. I really like how we are using both running backs, keeping both of them fresh as we hit a huge pass up the seam to Justin Jolie, his 4th catch of the day. He already has 65 yards. That was a gain of 34 there as the safety did not rotate in time as we're looking for the end zone. There's Justin Jolie again for his 5th catch of the day in the end zone for the Wolfpack touchdown. CJ Bailey picks up his 6th touchdown pass in the first quarter of Game 3 as Justin Jolie has come out on fire. That is 5 first-quarter catches for the tight end, the transfer from UConn in his 2nd year with the Pack. As we get another look at this incredible catch along the sideline, he gets his feet down just before he goes out of bounds. The booth is going to review this, however. We'll see if he did indeed get his foot down. But as you look right here, he just does get that left foot in bounds. It's a touchdown for the Pack, and C.J. Bailey eclipses 100 yards in this first quarter. You can't say enough about C.J. Bailey's start to his career as the starter. He had only attempted 5 passes coming into this season, but he's thrown 5 touchdown passes so far versus just the 1 interception a week ago, rolling out to his right and just made a bad pass out to Noah Rodgers. That was his 6th touchdown pass as the defense is playing well again, forcing another third down. Nussmeier is back to pass. He has time and looks out for the corner route, and it is complete. Number 13, Major Everhart on the catch. First down and 10 out to the 40 as Nussmeier is changing some things around. There goes Everhart on the jet touch pass again. That's the second time we've seen that. Sean Brown knew what was coming and blew it up in the backfield. Nussmeier off target there. Looks like he didn't really set his feet and just did lead his tight end a little too much. It's going to be third down and long when we come back from the break. TCU not really getting much going on the ground. They are moving the ball through the air. That penalty on the first drive really killed their momentum. As Nussmeier is now 5 wide, empty set. He's in the shotgun. He has time. Looks to the left. Completes the pass short of the first down marker. Elijah Groves on the stop. And the Horned Frogs are going to have to punt once again. The Wolfpack force an errant kick for the second time today. That's the second time we've seen a punt go out of bounds. This time it goes out at the 37 as Hollywood Smothers gets the first carry of the drive, and he picks up 10 yards. Hollywood Smothers looking good early in this game as Raphael picks up the first down on the gain of 3 or 4 yards. He's got 3 for 21 so far. C.J. Bailey finds Concepcion there. Nobody to bring him down. He outruns his coverage man, and he is into the end zone for the 3rd time this season. C.J. Bailey already with 2 passing touchdowns. The long one right there to Kevin Concepcion. Runs past his defender. No safety help over the top to bring him down. And he's into the end zone for a 17-0 lead over the Horned Frogs. Wolfpack have traveled to Texas and brought their A game so far. On first down and 10, Caden Fordham gets knocked off the tackle for a loss of 1. Another give here to the running back, number 4, Cam Cook. And another short gain. It's already 3rd down and 9. We'll see if the Pack can get off the field and force another punt. Nussmeier fires out to the right in the flat. There is his tight end, Jax Porter. He's short of the first down, and the Pack get the ball right back. Hollywood Smothers on the first give of the drive loses a yard. Here we see freshman Jaden Scott reverse field. Tries to use his stiff arm, but just can't outwork the tackle. 3rd down and 9. C.J. Bailey throws right side to Dakari Collins, but he's short of the first down. And we decide to punt the ball away as this defense is playing incredibly well here in Texas. 17-0 Pack, 5:40, and the clock is moving. The pass is complete. Here we are in another 3rd down situation. The Pack has another chance to get the ball back. Nussmeier fires left. That's a rub route, and it's complete. Right there to number 26, Jakyle Baker, a true freshman, and he is going to take it to the house. The first time the Horned Frogs have really threatened today, and they take it to the house on a 3rd and 5 play. Looks like the coverage man got washed up in the routes that were occurring on that left-hand side, and Jakyle Baker takes it all the way to the house. A good play and a good response from Nussmeier in that Horned Frog offense. Caden Fordham looked like he was supposed to be in coverage, but just got caught up in all that traffic, and then Jakyle Baker does the rest. He takes it over 60 yards to the house for the TCU touchdown. The Wolfpack offense is back on the field looking for a response. Kendrick Raphael with 4 yards. As we bring the jet touch pass back out to KC, he has no room to go anywhere, and it's 3rd and 9. The Horned Frogs have taken the momentum. Bailey floats back and finds KC Concepcion out the midfield. That was a big 3rd down conversion, able to stop the Horned Frog momentum as Jaden Scott picks up the first catch of his young career. Kendrick Raphael tries to make a move in the hole, but jukes right into the linebacker. 3rd down and 4, and C.J. Bailey's already at 200 yards and 2 touchdowns on the day. 2 minutes left at the 2-minute timeout. Bailey rolls out right, trying to outrun the defensive lineman. Breaks that tackle, and he's going to pick up the first down. Picks up 5, and he needed 4. A fake toss now And C.J. Bailey's going to look for Kendrick Raphael running backwards, and then he has to get back upfield for a gain of 1. Now in the full house, looking for KC out to the left. He's going to set up his blocks, and he's going to be down inside the 10-yard line all the way at the 6. That's where you like to see KC work. He was able to make some men miss in space, set his blocks up, and got a huge gain. Hollywood Smothers now with a couple of gives. 3rd down and goal at the 4. Raphael in the game now. C.J. Bailey looks left, fires, and there is Noah Rogers continuing his hot start to the season. He already has 4 touchdown catches. He has not caught a ton of passes this season. The ones he has caught, he has made huge plays. C.J. Bailey now has 8 touchdown passes on the year. 4 of those have gone to Noah Rogers. Rogers just sits down just past the goal line. The defender gave him way too much space. That was an easy pitch and catch to make it 24-7 as we close in on halftime. Another flag on that play, another jet touch pass, and it looks like the tight end is going to be called for holding, and they're going to move back even more. So we'll likely go into halftime with a 24-7 lead after Cam Cook gets this carry. There's another flag on the field, and it looks like it might be another holding call. The Horned Frogs are moving backwards with less than 20 seconds left in the half, and all of a sudden it's 1st down and 21 at the 4. Can the Wolfpack create a safety? They can't on what should be the last play of the half, but the Horned Frogs run the ball again, breaks a tackle, but that could have been a disaster. If Cam Cook fumbles that football and the Wolfpack recover it for a touchdown, you might think that the head coach of the TCU Horned Frogs would not come back out after halftime. C.J. Bailey and Nussmeier are both playing well. Nussmeier only has 1 incompletion. He threw the long touchdown pass to Jakyle Baker, but C.J. Bailey is outplaying him with 205 passing yards and 3 touchdowns in the 5th half of his starting career. I'm really enjoying using C.J. Bailey as the starting quarterback. He's making good throws. He's got a lot of arm strength to put the football in places that we might not have been able to do last year with Grayson McCall. But as you see a few of these touchdown passes, he put some zip on the one to Noah Rogers. It's 24-7 as the TCU Horned Frogs come back out of the half on offense. Caden Fordham gets the stop. These linebackers have played fairly decently this year. Elijah Groves, Caden Fordham, and Sean Brown are your main 3 linebackers, with a few others mixed in as we get a pick, and he's going to take it to the house. There's Devin Marshall sitting down in front of the screen, and he houses it for the 17-yard pick 6. Talk about total domination. This is going to be 31-7, still with 10.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Devin Marshall was not fooled on this play as he steps in front of the pass, and once he did, there was nobody there to bring him down. Give him that turnover bone, continue making plays, and let's get these starters off the field. I want to see some of these backups get some time today. 10.5 minutes left. Nussmeier brings the offense back on the field. He's going to fake the give to Cook and fire over the middle. He's got a man sitting down in his zone. That's number 88, Eric McAllister, the first time we've called his name today. And TCU's going to huddle. They've been running no huddle a lot of the game today, but they're content slowing it down, making sure they're getting the right play call in. Nussmeier now gives to Cam Cook. There's Caden Fordham on the stop after a gain of 3. And now he's in the pistol, has time in the pocket, looks over to the right, almost completes the pass, but it gets broken up. 3rd and 7 in the empty set. It was trips right, and he fires to the left sideline. That pass is complete. Devin Marshall in coverage as they send a man in motion on 1st down. And again, there's nothing doing in the run game. Cam Cook has 10 carries for only 12 yards. Nussmeier on the read option, and this might be the longest carry of the day so far as he keeps the ball, and the Wolfpack were not ready to cover the quarterback. Fake the jet touch pass now, and there goes Cam Cook. He has a huge hole across the left side. Marvin Martin there trying to bring him down. He just does inside the 1. I thought he might have gotten into the end zone. He almost houses it from 50 yards. But then his backup running back comes in the game. Trent Battle vultures the touchdown on that 6-inch line, and the TCU Horned Frogs have responded to the pick 6. 31-14, under 7 minutes left now, as the Horned Frog fans finally have something to cheer about. Just as I was saying the running game was not getting going, Nussmeier, Cook, and Battle combine to get into the end zone. 2-point try now. Nussmeier has nowhere to go, barely gets back to the 6-yard line. Split T formation. We've seen Jaden Scott do this several times so far this season. Picks up 7. He's been a little bit more involved today. I like how he runs, especially with Hollywood Smothers struggling. We might see number 24 Scott play a little bit more. Speaking of the devil, there goes Hollywood Smothers. He picks up about 6 yards and converts the first down as we see another split back set. This time the give is going to Kendrick Raphael. So 3 carries, 3 different running backs, and that's the first one that went backwards. Raphael in the Wildcat fakes the give to Hollywood Smothers. There's a ton of room on the right side. Leaves a man's ankles in California. We're playing this game in Texas, and Raphael's out across the 40-yard line. Letting the clock bleed a little bit as Hollywood Smothers takes it across the right. Picks up 4 yards, respectable gain. We're keeping the chains moving. 31-13 as we send Concepcion in motion. It's a halfback delay call, and there is a flag on that play. It appears to be a face mask, and there's 15 more yards. The Horned Frogs have been flagged several times today. It has really hurt their offense, and this time it hurts the defense. It's a red zone opportunity now for the Pack. Hollywood Smothers gets a yard on that carry, and it's 2nd down and 9. Bailey in the shotgun, clock ticking. It's a slow mesh. Jaden Scott on the carry, but there's nowhere to go. The Horned Frogs weren't fooled. 3rd and 9 from the 14, 1:45 left. Bailey's going to give the ball to Scott again. Makes the linebacker miss in the hole. Picks up 5, but it's 4th down. Jaden Scott comes into this game with only a couple carries on the year. He already has 4 in this game. Maybe we'll see him some more as this game progresses. A field goal try now for Caden Newcastle, trying to make this a 3-touchdown game. As we see the meter going back and forth, letting the clock run down. The kick is up, and it is good. Caden Newcastle finds 3 points for his 2nd field goal on the day, and it's 34-13. Wolfpack are up. Garrett Nussmeier is going to have to create some magic if they want to come back in this football game. 34-13. CJ Bailey didn't have to do a lot on that drive. Several different running backs got carries. We put 3 more points up on the board as we are almost into the 4th quarter. Nussmeier back on the field now. He's in the shotgun. Cam Cook to his left, running the ball, got them into the end zone last drive. Looks like they're content to throw on 1st down, but then another carry, they pick up a 1st. Ever since I made that comment, the Horned Frogs are moving the football on the ground. There's Eric McAllister on another catch, and then we see Cam Cook with the give. It's going to be 3rd and 5 as we had good pursuit from the backers. Nussmeier in the hole, gets hit as he throws, but completes the pass anyway. That's complete to number 26, Jakyle Baker, the freshman who had the long touchdown back in the first half. We're heading to the 4th quarter now, up 34-13. We're looking for a 3-0 start. Very comparable stats as we compare CJ Bailey and Garrett Nussmeier. Only difference, CJ Bailey is a redshirt freshman and Nussmeier is a senior. Last year we started 2-1, ended up making it to the national championship game, so we could be starting quicker and faster than we did a year ago. Nussmeier fires incomplete on 1st down. This one is complete to Baker for a gain of 5. 10:40 and the clock is moving. Nussmeier calling out changes. A 2-by-2 look in the shotgun. He has time and he fires left. Finds a hole in the zone. To Marcus Cooley with the stop. Now down to the 48, another quick pass and another completion to Eric McAllister. 2nd down and inches after the gain of 10. Elijah Groves goes after Nussmeier this time on the speed option, but he pitches it anyway. Cam Cook converts the 1st down. Another give to Cook, and he picks up about 13 more. He's up to 15 carries for 83 yards. His last 5 carries, he's gone for 71 yards. Gain of 2 on 1st down, and then another give to Cook. I would keep feeding him too. He's going to convert the 1st down and a little bit more. It's 1st and goal at the 7. He's still in the game and looks gassed. Nussmeier fires out right. That's complete to number 80, Braylon James. As backup running back number 17, Trent Battle comes into the game again and vultures his 2nd touchdown from Cam Cook. If I'm Cam Cook, I'm yelling at the coach to let me stay in the game no matter how tired I am so I can get my touchdown too. TCU's happy. 34-20, 8:32 left in this game. The Wolfpack are going to try to run this clock out. They want to control the ball and not let Garrett Nussmeier get another possession. Jaden Scott with the give, picks up a couple tough yards, breaks a couple tackles, but it looks like Jacarius Peak is going to be flagged for holding. This ball is going to be moved back 10 yards. First down and 19 from the 15-yard line, 8:15 left in the game. Hollywood Smothers in the backfield as C.J. Bailey is passing to Dakari Collins. He has room across the left, and he's all the way out to the 42 after a gain of 27 yards. That'll help your offense, and that'll help your defense out, giving them a breather. Bailey rolls out right, gets hit as he throws. That was a big lick. We roll a score on this drive so the starters can come out of the game. Bailey in the pocket again, fires deep right side. Noah Rogers is blanketed. He had a chance at the football, but is unable to corral it. 3rd and 10. Bailey in the pocket again, fires over the middle, and there's Wesley Grimes. He hasn't been used much this season, but there he goes for a 40-yard completion. Wesley Grimes is playing on that left side, cuts across the middle. Bailey finds him, and then Grimes is able to outrun his coverage men to get all the way down to the 18-yard line. We take another look at it. The ball is thrown a little bit behind Grimes, but he adjusts to the ball well and then is able to get to top speed. It's a red zone possession again for the NC State Wolfpack as we see C.J. Bailey back in the shotgun with Smothers in the backfield. Another RPO here to Kevin Concepcion. Has room, fights through the tackle, and he gets into the end zone. That's his second receiving touchdown on C.J. Bailey's 4th passing touchdown on the day. 41-20 NC State with 6:41 left in the game. And as we think about the start of this season that C.J. Bailey is having, that's 9 touchdowns to only 1 interception. He's had receivers make plays for him, but he's also put the ball in places where they can. A few off-target passes, but our receivers are making adjustments, and then KC fights through the tackle and gets into the end zone again for the Wolfpack. Bailey's up to 290 yards on the day, looking for his second 300-yard game of the season. Nussmeier's back on the field with 6.5 minutes left. Almost gets taken down before he throws it. There is another flag on the field as we look to see where this flag is. It's in the offensive backfield. It's another holding call against the TCU Horned Frogs. I think that's number 4 today, as that makes it 2nd and 20. But now Nussmeier finds the open man. That's his running back, Cam Cook, open down the seam. Gets all the way out to the 46 after the gain of 31. Fake it now to Cook. Checks it down to his tight end, Jax Porter. That's a short 2-yard completion. Cam Cook on the carry. Gets another first down. And somehow he is over 100 yards. He had 10 carries for 12 yards as this pass is complete to Eric McAllister. And he gets into the red zone down to the 7-yard line. And just like that, the Horned Frogs are threatening again. Cam Cook on the fake. Nussmeier keeps, and he gets into the end zone for the TCU touchdown. They're not going away quietly. If this extra point is converted, it's going to be a 2-touchdown game with 5:13 left. TCU burns only a minute off the clock. If they force a 3-and-out, they could come back and make it a 1-possession game late in the 4th quarter. Kendrick Raphael on the first carry fights through a few tackles. He is hurt on this play. We'll see if it's serious or not. But you got to think Hollywood Smothers and Jaden Scott might carry the load for the rest of the game. See Smothers go in motion. Is it a sweep to Smothers? He has room on the left side. Tries to make a move, but gets taken down at the 46. Clock is moving. 4:25 left. Jaden Scott has nowhere to go. Gets blown up as we see another Wolfpack starter get hurt. This time it's Justin Jolie. That would be a huge loss for the Wolfpack offense. Smothers with a big run makes it 3rd and inches. 3rd down now. Smothers on the give. Looks like he's short of the first down. Another flag as it looks like the referees are looking to hit their holding quota on the year in this game. 3rd down and 10. They accept the penalty as C.J. Bailey fires right. There's Casey Concepcion. Gets the completion and the first down. A huge play from this redshirt freshman getting the completed pass to convert the 3rd down. Justin Jolie gets hurt again. You got to go back to that decision to accept the penalty. I think Hollywood Smothers was short of the line to gain, which would have made it 4th down, but they accepted it, and the Wolfpack converts. Justin Jolie is extremely hurt. He's rolling over to his back. He is not getting up, holding his ribs, it looks like. As we see Jaden Scott with another carry, gets blown up in the backfield again. 3rd down and 12. On 3rd down, it's another running play, trying to burn some clock. Really nowhere to go. Picks up 4 yards, but now a field goal attempt with 2 minutes left in the game. Newcastle doesn't get enough power on it, it looks like, and he also pushes it right. his first miss of this game. It's 41-27, 1 minute, 56 seconds left, as Garrett Nussmeier gets to bring this TCU offense back onto the field to try to cut the lead down to 7. They're going to have an opportunity as he comes out in the empty set, 3 receivers to his left, and he finds a man on his first completion, Major Everhart, down the seam all the way down to the 39. He has time again, fires over the middle. There's 2 open receivers there. Again, there's Everhart, and they're already down to the 16 with about 17 seconds off the clock. A short completion now as the clock moves under a minute and a half. Fires to the end zone. That ball is picked off by Tamarcus Cooley. It hit Devin Marshall in the hands. He couldn't corral it, but Tamarcus Cooley is there to pick it off the deflection for his first interception of the season. It's a touchback. The ball's going to come out to the 20. TCU has 2 timeouts left, but you got to think that that's the nail in the coffin for this opportunity for the Horned Frogs to knock off a top 5 team. Smothers on the first give anyway, picks up the first down. It's a 14-point lead, and the TCU Horned Frogs are down to 1 timeout. Flag is thrown. It looks like it's going to be delay of game on the Pack, but that shouldn't matter. 3 plays in this game should be over as the Horned Frogs still just have that 1 timeout. They send a man in motion looking for a triple option. Jaden Scott with a burst up the middle. Almost gets the first down anyway. It's 2nd down and inches as we head to a minute 14 left in this game. Another give. The clock is still ticking. 3rd down and 4. One more play should end it. Jaden Scott on the give. A little miscommunication and collision in the backfield as Caden Noonkester comes out onto the field as the clock hit triple zeros. The Wolfpack win this game to move to 3-0 on the season. TCU scores 14 points in that 4th quarter. They put up almost 500 yards of offense, but the Wolfpack did too. Garrett Nussmeier ends up with well over 300 yards passing, 1 touchdown, and he did throw 2 interceptions. Pretty crucially, as the Pack put points up on the board on one and prevented points with the other. Major Everhart finishes with those 8 catches. McAllister finishes with 96 yards. As C.J. Bailey has another strong outing with the 4 touchdown passes to 0 picks. Hollywood Smothers has his best game on the young season, but Kendrick Raphael continues to outperform him, averaging over 6.5 yards today. Kevin Concepcion goes over 100 yards. Justin Jolie finishes with 83. He did not have a catch after the first quarter. That's something that can't happen after he continued to stay hot early on. 5 catches for 83 yards in that touchdown. He did not have another catch the rest of the game. Devin Marshall and Tamarcus Cooley each with an interception. Devin Marshall could have had 2 by himself, but just could not hang on. We advance the week. We haven't seen much recruiting so far this season. We get a commitment from a 4-star right end. We are going to head into some recruiting news now. We're going to change some pitches around, this time for 5-star receiver J.D. Edelman. He's the number 23 player in the country out of Indiana. 6 foot, 199 pounds, deep threat archetype. We're trying to guess what his 3 green check marks are. We're doing the best we can. He does have a deal breaker, which helps a little bit. As we head to another 5-star, the number 1 player in the country is interested in the Wolfpack. Our green check marks match up fairly well, but Miami is making a late push. They have overtaken us for first place. Trey Ballage might be Stephen Ballage's cousin, our 4-star quarterback from last year. He's a left tackle. Jake Maddox is a 4-star linebacker from New Jersey, 6'1", 253. With a lot of these guys, we have their 3 green checks found. Now it's just a matter of getting the hard sells matched up correctly. Maddox is a power rusher, so he might be somebody you could look at to put on the defensive line at that DN spot. The number 2 player in the country is also interested in the Pack. He's a right outside linebacker from New Jersey. We're currently in first place for him, as there is another 5-star, Cliff Robbins, a running back. We're in first place. Matthew Reese, a 5-star safety. Travis Verrier, a 4-star defensive tackle, the number 40 player in the country. A lot of these guys are high-end recruits. We're hoping to win those battles so we're not left out to dry if we lose out on a lot of them. Verrier is from North Carolina. You got to think that helps us. Proximity to home is one of his interests, and we have A+ on that grade. He is a 4-star defensive tackle speed rusher. We need some more D tackles as Brandon Cleveland does graduate this season. Luis De La Puente is a 4-star safety. And like we talked about last year, we need those safeties. C.J. Bailey, you can't say enough about his start to the season. 850 yards, 9 touchdowns, and the 1 pick. And here you can really see the difference between our 2 running backs. Raphael has greatly outperformed Hollywood Smothers. Noah Rogers has 7 catches, 4 for touchdowns. KC has his 4. But as we flip through the rest of the stats, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and share with your friends. I'll see you guys later.